Kana-chan, what's that? A magic?
No, it's how you say pain, pain, go away in English. Mom taught me.
My name is Sakura Yuji. Kana Watanabe has been my childhood friend since elementary school. When I got hurt, Kana often comforted me in English, and I have always liked her for her kindness. Kana moved away and transferred schools when we were in 5th grade. We were apart for a long time, but we reunited when she returned to her hometown during high school.
I'm looking forward to spending time together.
After that, we started hanging out again, but it seems like Kana's personality had changed.
I'm the one buying the tickets. Which button should I press? Do you ever think about things like how long it takes and the people waiting behind you?
Well, it's not busy right now, so maybe today is just a special exception. Kana's open criticism of things makes her seem less considerate and kind like she used to be. I'm the type who wants to empathize with people's feelings, so I felt that Kana and I were no longer compatible.
Being with me isn't fun, is it? We've been childhood friends, so I understand without you having to say anything.
Maybe there's some reason that changed her perspective, but lying might also feel dishonest. Being with Kana is enjoyable. However, honestly, sometimes it can be a bit exhausting. I'm sorry.
I see. I'm sorry for forcing you to hang out. I'll stop inviting you from now on.
And so, Kana and I drifted apart in this ambiguous state. However, I can't forget the days I spent with Kana, and my feelings for her haven't changed. Well, I think it's better than forcing yourselves to be together, right? I believe it was the right decision for her sake too. Yeah, you're right. Trying to be together despite our mismatched personalities might eventually hurt Kana. When I consulted with my longtime friend since junior high, Mikio Neda, he seemed to share the same opinion as mine. Mikio has often encouraged me when I was feeling down since the old days, and thanks to him, I believe I was able to enjoy my youth energetically. I also graduated from high school, and now I'm 26. I now work at a trading company and spend enjoyable weekends with my girlfriend, Midori Akaza.
Is it okay to make a reservation at such an expensive restaurant? You're not overdoing it?
It's okay. You've been wanting to come for a while, and today's your birthday, so it's special.
That would be nice. Thanks, Yuji.
Midori's humble and thoughtful, and I like those aspects of her personality. One day, the company I worked for went bankrupt. Its performance had declined due to its inability to adapt to changes in the global situation. When I called Midori to discuss her future plans, she also had something to talk about, so we decided to meet at an izakaya. Oh, you were there too? Oh, sorry about that. Actually, I have something to talk to you about as well. Feeling a slight unease, I proceeded to inform both of them about the bankruptcy. Then...
What? Bankruptcy?
Oh, but it's okay, actually...
What do you mean by it's okay? You don't seriously think we can keep going like this, do you? Nobody dates someone who's unemployed, right?
The look that Midori gave me as she interrupted me was the coldest I had ever seen.
I've decided to date Mikio. That's what I wanted to tell Yuji today.
That's how it is. Give up on Midori-chan. Huh? What do you mean? Midori was two-timing me and Mikio? No, it's not like that. It's one of those things where you end up getting closer while giving advice. It happens a lot, right? I was shocked to think that my trusted friend Mikio, whom I thought I could confide in about anything, would betray me like this. Even though I thought I was treating Midori as someone important to me, I never expected her to be swayed by Mikio. I'll make Midori-chan happy, so don't worry, Yuji. Leave it to me. Without the energy to get angry, I simply said, I wish you happiness, and left the izakaya. What the heck? If you had talked to me before it came to this, maybe we could have worked something out. The sadness of losing both my lover and my best friend at the same time overwhelms me all at once. Maybe I should go on a trip to heal my broken heart. I have plenty of time anyway. Like shaking off unpleasant thoughts from my mind, I began preparing for the trip. And then, on the day of my healing journey, as I headed to my designated seat on the Shinkansen… Huh? Could it be Kana?
Yikes! Yuji?
Sitting next to me was Kana, a childhood friend from high school who I hadn't seen since.
You've got to be kidding! I can't believe we'd meet in a place like this.
This is awkward. Maybe I should move to an open seat. Whoa, it's the ocean! Amazing! It's sparkling and beautiful! While I was lost in my thoughts alone, I noticed a little boy running by himself in the aisle. Perhaps it was because he was distracted by the scenery outside the window and not paying attention. His legs got tangled and he fell into the aisle. Ouch! It hurts! Mommy! Mommy! The boy crying out alone as his parents were not nearby. Before I could speak to him, Kana quietly approached.
It's okay. Calm down. Pain, pain, go away. See? It doesn't hurt anymore, right?
Whoa, it's true! It doesn't hurt anymore! Are you a magician, miss? You said a spell just now, didn't you?
Actually, I am. But the spell I just used is something anyone can use. So if you want, you can try using it next time too. I'm sorry. My son suddenly started running. I apologize for any inconvenience caused. No problem. I understand the feeling of being playful. But Mom worries about you. So try to stay with her as much as you can,
Okay. In high school, Kana used to indirectly say harsh things even to parents with children. But now, the person standing in front of me was just like the young Kana I remembered. I wonder if she's grown more mellow as she's gotten older. Or maybe there's another reason behind it.
What? Is there something on my face?
Oh, sorry. I was just feeling nostalgic. Thanks to the spell you just said to the boy, I became interested in English.
Come to think of it, you were in the ESS club in high school, right? I heard you went on a study abroad.
Thanks to this little incident along the way, our awkwardness has been somewhat relieved. Despite a small lingering tension, I spent the rest of the journey with Kana until we reached our destination. Meanwhile, Mikio and Midori were alone together, engaged in some sort of conversation.
Was this the right choice?
I think it was the right choice. You were worried that he was too nice and didn't really love you, weren't you? But even when we pretended to be dating, he didn't chase after you. Yuji probably didn't truly love you from the bottom of his heart. Breaking up was the right decision.
Yeah, I'm sure that's right.
Well, he's a good-natured guy, so I figured he wouldn't chase after her anyway. I'm very satisfied to see the hurt face of Yuji after losing his job at his girlfriend. He's such a cocky guy. He's always been smart, and everyone I like likes him too. Even though his company was worse than mine, he always seems happy. Heh. Too bad, Yuji. You totally fell for it. Serves you right. Midori didn't seem to notice Mikio's evil smile and mutterings. I never thought we would meet again. On the second day of my heartbroken trip, I was walking around the tourist spots when I saw Kana talking to a foreign woman. I thought we might run into each other again since we were getting off at the same station, but I'm surprised we actually did. Seeing them looking troubled, I decided to speak to them. Hey, Kana, is something wrong?
Yuji, actually, I was giving them directions. But with my English skills, I couldn't explain it well.
I decided to handle it on Kana's behalf. Fortunately, the place a foreign woman wanted to go to was a famous tourist spot, so I was able to guide her without any trouble.
Thank you for the directions. This is just a little something. It's well-known sweets in my country.
Oh, thanks. Have a good day.
Thank you. That was a big help. You really speak English fluently.
After the woman left, Kana said this with a relieved look on her face. It was embarrassing to be told that to my face. This level of conversation is fine. Oh, she said this is a token of appreciation. It's a popular snack in our country right now. They say it has a flavor of nothingness. After that, we ate it timidly. Our thoughts. I wouldn't say it. After that, Kana invited me to a nearby cafe. She said she wanted to thank me. Kana really is kind after all. With what happened on the bullet train yesterday and what happened today. You've changed since high school, and I think the current you is better.
I see.
Seeing Kana hesitate, the doubt I had inside of me turns into certainty. Hey, Kana, did something happen in high school? I felt like your personality had changed only then. Silence continued. Just as I was thinking about moving on to another topic, Kana finally spoke up.
The truth is, I've always liked Yuji.
Huh?
That's why, when I heard that Yuji likes people who confidently tackle problems, in high school, I forced myself to be that type of person. That's why I often forced myself to express critical opinions. Later on, I realized that I might have misunderstood Yuji's type. I didn't know how to face you after hurting you, so I couldn't bring myself to talk to you until now. If I had just confessed my love for you from the beginning, without beating around the bush, I wouldn't have hurt you. I'm really sorry.
No, that's not true. I don't think you hurt me. In my mind was the day I became estranged from Kana and the day I broke up with Midori. I realize now that Kana was carefully choosing her words so as not to hurt me. Also, I understand how it feels to not have the courage to say that you love someone. I should have made it clear that I loved the caring Kana of the past. If we had done that, we wouldn't have had to pass each other by, and Kana wouldn't have had to get hurt. I haven't been able to face you properly either. I'm so sorry. We're a bit alike, and we tend to hide our true feelings for fear of hurting the other person or being disliked. From now on, why don't we build a relationship where we can say what we want to say to each other without hiding anything?
Thank you, Yuji. I look forward to being with you from now on.
By the way, who did you hear about my type from? I don't remember telling anyone my type. Did I really seem that way?
I thought it was strange too, but...
I see. When I heard the name of the person Kana had been consulting with, my face turned sour. 2 years have passed since then, and after many twists and turns, I've started dating Kana. I was going on a date today, and while I was waiting, I happened to run into Mikio. Hey Yuji, it's been a while. 2 years I guess? How have you been? You're not doing well, are you? You lost your girlfriend to me right after you lost your job. This guy has no intention of hiding his disgust anymore. I mean, did you get a new job? The company that went bankrupt was crappy too, so you wouldn't call yourself unemployed, would you? How rude. I'm working properly. I see. Well, you were working for a company that was going bankrupt. Your current workplace is probably crappy too, right? By the way, I'm an elite employee at a big company. I'm living a much better life than you. I thought it was ridiculous, but just when I was about to give a proper rebuttal...
talking about. Yuji works as an English translator and does business with large companies. He also teaches English conversation as an online instructor, so he must earn more than an average office worker.
When Kana arrived at the meeting place at the scheduled time, Mikio started acting suspiciously. Huh? Could it be Kana-chan? Why are you with this guy? And why do you know so much about it?
After all, we're dating. It's only natural that you would know a lot about your boyfriend's job, right?
You're dating? Why? I thought you had grown apart. It's thanks to you and Midori. After you two betrayed me, I went on a trip to heal my broken heart and met Kana again. Then we cleared up the misunderstanding and ended up dating. No way! But can you really make a living as a translator and an online tutor? Yuji, you're deceiving Kana-chan, aren't you? Of course not. Do you want me to show you my income statements? Just kidding. Actually, even before the company went bankrupt, I was doing translation work as a side job, and I was earning more from that than my main job. What I was going to say on the day Mikio and Midori betrayed me was that I was planning to make translation my main job. I was able to fulfill Midori's wish to a certain extent because my side job was going well. And so, after the company went bankrupt, I had more time on my hands. I also tried working as an online English conversation teacher, and it turns out I'm making good money from that as well. Damn it, what the hell? If you hadn't meddled, we could have become a couple much sooner though. Wait, what? I had nothing to do with it, right?
Don't play dumb. When I consulted you about Yuji, you recommended types that weren't Yuji's preference at all, didn't you? When I asked for advice about not getting along with Yuji, you said Yuji has found someone else he likes, didn't you?
That's right. Kana consulted about her love life with Mikio, who was closest to me at the time. So, it was Mikio who gave Kana wrong advice to try to split us up.
I had been away from Yuji for several years, so I thought that if I was going to ask for advice, I should ask the person closest to Yuji. I thought it was strange when Mikio confessed to me right before we graduated from high school, but it turns out he'd been lying to me after all.
You told me a relationship between people who aren't compatible won't work out, didn't you? What do you mean by not compatible? You were the one orchestrating it to be that way. You were probably secretly laughing at me when you saw that things weren't going well between me and Kana, right? Yeah, that's right. I orchestrated and got it in the way of you two. Mikio, feeling pressured by our accusations, let out a laugh and then defiantly looked at me. Well, isn't it strange? Why is Yuji the one who always has good grades and gets all the attention? Even though I'm putting in effort, everyone keeps talking about you. Yuji. I really liked Kana-chan too. Why is it always you? It seems he harbored feelings of inferiority towards me. When I felt a little uneasy, Kana spoke in a cold voice.
At the very least, Yuji doesn't harbor malicious intent to hurt others. If you voice your dissatisfaction, he tries hard to improve. Rather than you, who envies others and tries to trip them up without reflecting on yourself. Isn't it natural that Yuji's life is going well?
Mikio, I didn't notice your feelings. I might have unintentionally made insensitive remarks and hurt you. I apologize for that. I'm really sorry. But you hurt not only me, but also Kana. I won't forgive you for that as long as I live. Damn it! Always waving around your self-righteous arguments like you're the good guy. Your attitude like that. I've always... With that, Mikio walked slowly away from us.
I've always... Maybe I wanted to say that I've hated you all along. Or perhaps...
Who knows? Either way, it doesn't matter to us anymore. Well then, shall we get going? After that conversation, we went on to enjoy our date.
Yuji! It's been a while.
A few days after reuniting with Mikio, I was walking alone in the city when I suddenly ran into Midori. It's been a while. Well, see ya.
Wait! I want to properly apologize to you for what happened that day.
Judging by Midori's expression, there seemed to be no falsehood in her words about wanting to apologize. So, to acknowledge her feelings and part ways, I decided to talk with her for a bit.
Yuji, I'm truly sorry for what happened back then. I was deceived by Mikio. When I confided in Mikio that I was worried Yuji might not truly love me because he was too kind. If I pretended to be in a relationship with Mikio, I could find out Yuji's true feelings.
According to Midori, she was misled by Mikio's words and wasn't actually in a relationship with him.
I heard a rumor that Yuji is already dating someone else. Even if you were single, we still couldn't go back and start over, right?
It seems Midori's apology is sincere after all. I will face her with genuine feelings. That's right, whether I had a girlfriend now or not, I don't think I could start over with you. I was deeply hurt. Things wouldn't change even if I found out it was a lie. Maybe there could have been a better way to confirm my feelings, don't you think? Of course, I'm also at fault for causing you anxiety. I'm truly sorry for not noticing your feelings, among other things. But if I were to be in a relationship, I would want to build a foundation of trust with that person. Honestly, I don't think I could be with someone who thinks it's okay to hurt their partner just to confirm that they are loved. In the end, I don't think I could truly trust you from the bottom of my heart. It's just not possible for me. And when you said there's no way you'd date an unemployed guy, wasn't that partly how you really felt?
Huh?
So, I have no intention of getting back together with you. I want this to be the last time we talk alone. Kana, who thought carefully about me and carefully chose her words when we parted ways, and Midori, who tested me for her own selfish reasons. It's a minor thing, but I think it reveals her true nature. Midori silently nodded slightly, and I quietly left the place. After that, Mikio suddenly became like an empty shell, stopped going to work, and was fired. Damn, why me? Since he didn't get a job after that, he couldn't pay the rent, and after he was kicked out of his house, he went missing. Where is he now and what is he doing? I have no idea. As for Midori, even though she got a new boyfriend, it's not going well. I'm sorry, but can we break up? I know you need me, but I don't feel like you trust me, so it's hard to be with you.
No way! Why?
It seems she has been actively seeking new encounters, but the results haven't been promising. As for Kana and I, our relationship has been going well ever since. You've been glancing at it for a while now. Do you want to eat this crepe?
Oh, you're very perceptive. A psychic?
Well, I'm your childhood friend and boyfriend, so I understand everything. Since then, we've promised to tell each other anything that bothers us without hiding anything. I think we've come to understand each other better because of that.
From now on, when we feel down, let's comfort each other by saying the usual spell.
Ah, pain, pain, go away is the magic word that connected us. I'll protect you from any pain. So Kana, please protect me. Confirming the other person's true feelings face to face can make you worry that your relationship will fall apart. But if you have feelings of consideration for the other person, the result should go in a good direction. That's why we want to treasure our words and face your loved ones without being afraid to confirm things.
Hello, it's Brittany back with another wonderful story. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and all of everybody. Never, ever, change yourself for another person. If you're going to change yourself to be better, do it for you, not someone else. Kana. Anyways, I am glad they found their happy ending and that Kana ended up being herself, which is the best thing in the world. So I will see you guys in the next story, and all of you, keep being you. Mwah!